Hello and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. On the Litecoin chart, we are still in this wave 2 correction ideally, and we still cannot confirm that a low is in place of this correction that started on the 3rd of July. So I'm watching the following support levels for possible reactions: 88.90, 85.60, and then 81.77. The 81.77 level, however, is the make or break point. Below that level, in my opinion, probabilities, well, already below, to be honest, already below 88.90 and 85.60 probabilities shift for a failure of this wave 2, that it eventually will break. But below 81.77, it's clear. There are rarely things very certain in financial markets, but what I can tell you, it's this pattern is then invalidated, right? Formally, if we break below that 81.70 level here at the beginning of this wave 1 to the upside. So I'm watching these support levels. Yesterday's video, we said we're expecting one more low at this time, because if we say, okay, a wave A bottomed on the 9th of July, we had a B wave recovery, and then a C wave down in 5 waves, that this 5th wave, obviously being the last wave of the C wave, is still outstanding. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, Bitcoin is in a slightly different structure, but also would need one more low, basically, ideally, right? But Litecoin has moved differently to Bitcoin to a degree, most recently anyway. So I think we have 2 reasons why we still look for one more low. First of all, the wave count anyway suggests one more low, but then the move of the Monday low is corrective, okay? And we are still below resistance. I mean, a break above 96.50. So this is the resistance area I gave you yesterday between 96.50 and 92.70. We said, okay, if it breaks above 96.50, things might get a little bit more bullish, because then it is stronger than a wave 4, yeah. But it would still need the structure. We would still need to see a 5-wave move up, which I currently cannot see. This is corrective. We see an engulfing red candle as well. The crypto market a little bit weaker today, so still fairly confident we could get that one more low, and then we just need to see, do we see a reversal? So I'm not telling you, right, this is going to go to 88.90 and will then turn around, because I have no crystal ball, but I can give you the relevant parameters that can be watched for potential reactions, and 88.90 is one, and then 85.60. So if we take a look at the length of, there's 2 ways of calculating targets. So for example, if we just look at the C wave here, we can take the length of the wave 1, we go to the low of, or the high, the current high of the wave 4. Again, the wave 4 can actually stretch out. So again, until we break really below the 3rd wave low, which is the Monday low, I cannot confirm that the wave 5 is really running, because the wave 4 so far was very weak. Now you can always get a bit of an extended wave 4. That's why we have these parameters on the chart. So the wave 4 can stretch out to 96.50. So that's the level where we have to change our perspective. But lots of downside pressure. If we break below this trend line that I have on the chart, it looks like we're heading down. So potential target here, the 100% extension, is typically what you get, 87.70. I'm going to put a dotted line here, or dashed line, yeah, 87.70. That is one. It's not, it has to get there. It's not super reliable, but it's a level to watch. What else can we do? We can measure the length of waves 1 through 3. That's another way of measuring targets. Go to the high of the 4th wave, and then we're looking for the 38.2 extension. That's here. So that's at 87.20. I'm also going to add a line. So we've got a bit of an area of confluence there. And one more way of doing it is we could take, I think that might not work because the A wave was too long, but we can take the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave. And yeah, no, we don't really have a fib level here that we can use, because the 1-to-1 ratio is too low. It's basically at the make or break point. So let's see. I mean, best we can say at the moment, obviously looking at the fib retracement levels I highlighted, and then also looking at the Fibonacci extension targets here that we just discussed to see possible reactions. But until the trend shows a reversal, the local trend is down. We have to just go with the trend. What we're tracking here is bullish support for now, and ideally we're seeing a reaction here. We already had a first one here, but it developed only a 3-wave structure, came down too aggressively. So ideally it's just finishing off this 5-wave move down and a C wave, and then could turn around. So I'm watching that area. If we break below 81.77, then we are looking for a much deeper retracement, not necessarily bearish. We talked about a potential structure yesterday relevant support, which would then be put on the chart if we see that we have to do it. Okay, that's my update about Litecoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.